Hello, everyone. Welcome to CryptoPotato.com. I'm Max, and today I am joined with the CEO of Qravity, David Brandstaetter. Hello, David. How are you today?
Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, thanks. I'm fine. Looking forward to our chat.
Great. So let's just dive right into it. Can you tell us a little bit about your project?
Well, Qravity is a lot of different things. It's kind of a multi-tool of digital media production, actually. It's a digital production platform. It's a distribution platform. It's a platform that gives people all the tools, the project management tools for media creation and to work together, to collaborate on a global scale, and create, great digital new creative content like movies, music, ebooks, audiobooks, all sorts of digital content that can be basically put on a store for download or for streaming. So our platform is quite unique in this whole space of new blockchain projects, and does a lot of different things that will be interesting for artists and creatives.
Definitely. And the project seems really exciting. Can you maybe tell us about the people that are behind Qravity?
Yeah, I founded Qravity together with my business partner, Sasha Denstedt, who is kind of a serial entrepreneur. He doesn't really come from the media industry, though. He had a background in biotechnology and DNA sequencing, actually, but he's very versatile in his interests, and we're old friends. And I told him about this initial concept, and he was quite intrigued after looking into it, and that nothing like what we wanted to do existed. And so he decided to join in and get this thing on the road. So he's my main partner. I'm working together with in Vienna. But we right now have quite a big team, which is already very decentralized, spread across the globe, with advisors and software developers. For example, the platform itself is developed with our partner company, Qravity in Ukraine, who are working together with since 2016. When we initially started the first prototype, the MVP of the platform itself. And actually, what I always like to tell is that we didn't really even start out with the blockchain idea behind the platform. The platform itself was planned as a space for creatives to come together and to collaborate, and also to reward. That's an important factor of the platform, that the platform itself removes financial hurdles to get into the space, because what you earn on Qravity is project stakes. Yeah? Mm-hmm. And when we started developing with our Qravity platform developer, blockchain came in at a very later stage, actually, when we realized that the benefits of blockchain, like transparency and immutable records, that absolutely made sense for us to implement. And so yeah, Qravity are great partners of us. And of course, we have a lot of additional advisors from all different businesses. For example, one of my main contributors, Patrick Seguin, worked for Peer Mountain before, so I was also familiar with ICOs and blockchain projects. And he's our lead content writer. Then we have Chris Barber, who is a blockchain advisor and project manager and economy specialist, who brought in a lot of expertise to the project. And yeah, it grew quite quickly. And yeah, you can definitely check out all the team in our white paper and on the homepage. So there are more background info, some really amazing and talented people, and the team is still growing, of course. And when we get to launch the platform, hopefully later this year, we will expand the team as well further.
That's great. That's great. My next question is actually something that you just touched on for a second. You guys talk a lot about how the music industry is unfair for content creators. How would the addition of decentralization solve this problem?
I mean, the thing is, music industry is at least had some, hint on fairness with the royalties concept. As a musician, at least you get royalties when music plays on radio, or you have downloads of albums, etc. But you can go even further than that if you really want to circumvent things like publishers getting huge cuts, or download platforms charging too much from your stake. Then we can just really do better than that. And it's not only music, because what people are very unfairly treated, for example, in the graphics industry. Editors or even programmers. You can work on a creative project as a graphics artist. You don't get any royalties for that. So what our platform does is basically giving royalties to all people involved in a creative project. So this, of course, benefits musicians and will be very interesting to them. But I think it even benefits. It's even more beneficial to graphics artists and programmers who can really earn their stakes in the projects they work on. And basically, Qravity, delivers the platform and the infrastructure to the people. And what we take is by default a 10% cut. 90% is spread across the team involved. So the project founder and the content creator teams.
Wow. That's extremely interesting. It's very cool to hear that you guys are trying to change the industry a little bit to spread fairness across the board. Whereas right now it seems that it's a little broken. So that's really, really cool to hear.
Yeah.
Now let's get into more specifics about your platform itself. I know you guys have two types of tokens, an internal one, which is QPT, and a cryptocurrency, which is QPC. Can you maybe tell us about what the differences between these two tokens are, what roles they play, what we can, just more information so that we can know more about the two tokens on your platform?
Yeah, that's right. Well, the first one, the QPT, is our internal token, as you said, and that is basically, it's mainly a tracking token. Yeah, it's something that tracks your work involvement. Because if you start working on a Qravity project, you immediately start earning this internal platform token, which is a kind of a measurement token of your, we call it even a time investment. It's a bit like crowdfunding in a way. But if you like a project and if you have the appropriate skills, you can invest your own time and your skills into this project. And what you get immediately are these QPT tokens. So as I said, they are mainly for tracking. They don't have an inherent value in itself, or you can't trade it. It's also in a way that the project accumulates QPT over time. So it's not like that QPT is limited in a way. It's kind of inflationary, because you can accumulate a big amount. It's a kind of an equivalent to work hours in a way.
See.
And it tracks all activity you do on the platform. So what the QPT really accomplishes is, at the end of a project, there's kind of a pie chart. There are pie charts, all the way through the projects you can track, and they're very flexible. At the end, they represent your percentage stake you own in the project. So if you had maybe a big project and the big project accumulated like 50,000 QPT, and you would own a certain amount, like 25,000 of this 50,000, then you would own 50% of the project. So that's basically what the QPT does. The external token, the QCO, is the one which is also traded on our, or which is the ICO is about. That's the QCO token. And at the end, when the project is distributed, it earns QCO, and QCO gets funneled back into the ecosystem to the QPT holders according to the stakes they own. So they start earning QCO then. Which then can in the future be, as soon as we are on exchange, can be traded for different other cryptocurrencies, of course. So that's the idea behind this two tokens. Yeah.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. Let's move on to my next question, which is about your competitors. Do you have any major competitors in this field as well? And what is your main advantage as compared to them?
Yeah. I mean, we did some competitor analysis, of course, and what we noticed that there's nothing that has the combination of tools that we have. The closest thing to us in a way which we found is called Robit. Don't know if you heard about them, but they're in a way similar. But we have a comparison to them also in our white paper where we looked at different competitors and made this little feature analysis. And what makes us special in a way is that we really offer the distribution and the project management tools. Because on many media platforms that are now blockchain powered, you can maybe upload content and you get directly rewarded from the viewers who are maybe on this site. But mostly you're left alone with the content, and no one's really caring about the distribution, trying to get it into the traditional channels. What our platform does is that we really do we focus on premium monetizable content. That means that we want to really tie into the big marketplaces, like getting in touch with the big distribution channels, that we could even get a theatrical release or get a home video distribution for a 3D animated feature film, for example, and also get games, if games are produced on Qravity, that they can be sold through Steam or GOG, for example. So that we really plug into the big marketplaces. So that makes us special in a way. I haven't heard about another project that really does this. And actually, as we started out, we created the platform out of our own demands. So actually, I thought there should be a platform like that, but there wasn't one. So I was researching, I was looking for it, and I was actually surprised that there is nothing that offers, working revenue-based with other people, collaborate, having all the task management tools, the project planning tools, and maybe even have some kind of a mentorship of how to get your product to the market, professionally. So, and since that didn't exist, we made it ourselves.
Wow, that is super cool to hear. Seems very innovative and unique. Your project seems extremely unique, and I think
Yeah,
that's
it is
cool that
definitely. Yeah.
you had the initiative and you saw something missing and you just went for it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it was funny. We were on the Blockchain Economic Forum in San Francisco a few weeks ago,
Wow.
and we got that feedback a lot, that people said, wow, that's totally unique, and that combination of tools, and it has a unique twist in any case. So yeah, I hope that this gives us an advantage.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the status of the project. Can you tell us what has already been built and what we can look forward to?
Yeah. Yeah, as I mentioned, we started developing in 2016 with the Kiwi. That was at the time when it wasn't blockchain based. So we had a lot of material already in 2016. And we basically are in MVP stage right now. So we recently just updated the page as well, where we have some more right now just screenshots of the interface, but we offer the opportunity now for a live demo of the existing platform. So you can basically go to the landing page. You can request a live demo of the platform. The reason why we didn't put it online yet is that it's, we really want to guide the experience a bit, because if you let just people play around with it, it's a bit complicated at first. So, and we think it makes sense to really people to guide people live through the platform until we have some more of the phase 2 launch features, because we're planning to launch in by the end of the year, actually, with the platform.
Mhm.
And the phase 2 features are now being implemented, and we're really pushing to get this ready by the end of the year. And yeah, but MVP stage is ready and can be demoed right now. And we will also add further features for demonstration soon. So we're also planning a video series of demonstrational clips. So it's actually pretty far along.
That's great. That's actually super exciting to see how quickly everything is moving along.
Yeah,
My
definitely.
my last and final question, unfortunately, is can you maybe tell us a little bit about the upcoming ICO, the market cap, some dates that we should look out for, pre-sale, private sale, public sale dates?
Yeah. We set the date for the sale. The pre-sale is going to start on the 18th of August. And we have a hard cap of 35,000 Ether. So yeah, look out for that date. It's going until the 1st of October, the complete sale. And we have several rounds. Right now, we're starting with a 30% bonus. So that's quite a good offer, I think. The basic price of QCO is 1 Ether is 5,000 QCO plus the applicable bonus for each round. So check it out. The dates are all now in the white paper and on the webpage. So yeah, looking forward to hopefully a lot of people who are going to like our project and support it and believe in it, of course.
Absolutely. I know myself, I'm very excited for it. It sounds really innovative and really exciting. And
Truly.
I wish you
Thanks
the
so
best
much.
of luck in the future. Thank you so much for joining me today. And best of luck with your project.